right, yeah. So I just put it up the game. I forgot we were in the middle of a freaking war zone. All right. Well, I found the right way. Welcome back to the end of the Crimson Eclipse. We are in the middle of a situation. Yeah, we'll get to that. We're still Flashbackville. So let's fight.
Very well. They should be interested.
All right, revenge.
Forget this pain.
Oh, I used the wrong move. That did nothing. Anguish. Oh, well, thanks for lowering my stats. Totally needed that. I mean, we are the bad guys in this situation. Oh my god, you seriously not dead? Thank you. Golden shards!
You could never beat me.
I mean, we are like level 60, so I mean, up to more.
Very well. They should be
Alright, sacrifice, go. Then slap him. Anguish. Slow down. Wow, where are these moves before?
I shall not forget this pain.
Nice. Easy. More golden shards.
I cannot die without fulfilling my duty.
Alright, wow, bodies are really stacking up. Alright, going this way.
My life is not for your taking.
One more sacrifice. Do not. Oh, come on. Okay. Nice talk. Bye.
I shall not forget this pain.
Nice talk. Goodbye. I now understand the beauty of revenge. Alright. We're not going over there. Anything over here? No. Alright, off we go. Save point. Well, I'll take it. Alright, guess we're going this way. Yes, we are. Anything up here first, though? No. Alright, we're going this way. I can probably just quick revenge and kill them all now.
very well. They should be interested.
I have lots of HP.
Forget this pain.
Okay, well, no. But I kill them in one more turn. After they neuter my stats. Where the hell are these skills before on the Vanguards? Jeez, the Vanguards really fell off in all this time.
This was a complete waste of time.
Alright, I'm actually gonna play it safe and heal now. Where are my... That should be enough. I had to restore MP, mostly. Alright, where's our next pack of dudes? This madness ends here! Knight ASP 7030, load attack module! We have to fight regular dudes too? Yes, we do. Alright, sacrifice, go. And you Shatter Vein on the boss. Jesus, damage. Okay, this is fine. Atrophy. Oh, well, there goes my strength stat. Great. Thanks, man. Fuck you too.
I shall not forget this pain.
Hopefully that kills the other guys. Yes, it does. Indefinitely. Alright, let's heal. And then slap him. Okay, we're not doing any damage. That did a lot of damage. Alter-Ray. Ow. And it lowered my stats again. Thanks.
I shall not forget this pain.
Alright, good. Let's heal again. I get a lot of meter. Alright, let's use a healing pearl.
This is your end. I shall put you out of your misery.
Alright, let's see it. Spectral Blade.
I shall take everything away from you.
Wait, I already used this before. Oh well, he's probably dead. Yeah. Well, so much for that. Another golden shard.
You were stronger than I had expected.
Nice 60,000 EXP. This area looks free. I'll look for the others. We'll group up, see what the castle's entrance. The castle's in the other direction. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. Look at this mess. Let's go. Oh, I want to save again. Thanks, game. Look at this mess. Why? What is it? Tell us why. Give us a reason. Why are you attacking us? This is unfair. Why does Halcon desire such cruelty? I can't go on like this. What's going to happen next? What's your name, boy? Sheridan. Maxwell Sheridan. Rank C Vanguard. Go home, Maxwell. Don't waste your life like this. No more death shall be brought in the name of Halcon. Everyone halt! The invasion is over! Let's retreat as long as we can! Exarcherius! This is an order! Retreat now! Oh... The Theia troops routed, ending up who knows where. I found your father a few days later, in the hills to the east of Rail. He had been severely wounded. I decided to heal his wounds and help him get on his feet again. What have I done? Neval, I have condemned us all to extinction. But how could I have... Neval, what did you see in the sanctuary of Halcon? What did he see? I decided to stay around your father through the body of my arcane sparrow. Neval had seen something inside that sanctuary, but he refused to talk about it. We wandered for days, then we decided to hide Neval's clothes in a safe place and to return to Rail. It was risky, but maybe no one would have recognized him. Why would you have Maxwell, who already saw him? Neval was hungry, wounded, and exhausted. He walked to the center of Rail, begging for help. I followed him, but there was nothing I could do for him in my state. I felt so useless. Finally, someone came to his aid. The fever's going down. How's our friend? He's getting better. He definitely needed an antiviral and a real bed. Well, I wonder why he came back. It's been a week since the mysterious invaders retreated. He must have been hiding in the hills region for that long. I remember this face. He's their leader. What are you going to do? Are you going to turn him over to Lord Sadeo? I don't know, Clarissa. Would that be right after he spared my life? Ugh. Where am I? And who are you? I'm Clarissa Marsh, rank C combat medic of the Rail Vanguards. And I'm Maxwell. Maybe you remember me. You are... You're safe now. Clarissa treated your flu. Thank you. I mean it. We couldn't let you die out there, don't you think? Why did you save me? Maybe for the same reason you saved me. Mercy is hard to come by. You didn't have to. We did terrible things. How many of you died? Many have been hospitalized with serious injuries, but so far the victims are thankfully few. I'm glad to hear that. Well, we have Atlas technology to thank for that. Without our armors, we would have all been dead. But enough of this. Who are you? Why'd you attack us? I can't tell the truth. No, I can't. I can't remember. Oh my god, are you really gonna go with that angle? Well, isn't that convenient? He must still be in shock. Give him time. Do you remember your name at least? Neval. Neval Sidrus. Sidrus. Yeah, whatever. Names are hard, you know? That's a weird name. Never heard of it. Are you from another empire? I told you, I can't remember anything. And I'm not buying that, but I can't ignore the fact you spared me. Not only that, but you called off the attack. We'll have lost if it wasn't for your decision. I don't know what you're keeping for us, but as long as you don't mean us more harm, you're good. Thank you, Neval. Thank you? I almost killed you! What we were doing is unacceptable! Hey, watch out, you're not strong enough yet. Rest, Neval. We can have a long talk once you're better. Maxwell. Thank you. How long is this this flashback section? Grant and Latimus literally walked away. We're sitting here having a freaking flashback moment. Up. We are all alone. Guess I'll save the game again, just in case. Neval, isn't it? How are you? I'm better, thank you. I owe Maxwell my life. I'm forever in debt. I told you, we couldn't let you die out there. How much time has passed since you found me? You're out for 2 days. Damn, 2 days? That's right, you got a bad sun flu. You were out in the hills for days after the battle, weren't you? That's correct. How do you know? Because of your prolonged stay there, you caught this virus. Don't worry, it's nothing, but sun flu can be very debilitating. You'll have to rest for a few days before you recover. I'd say you waking up after 2 days is impressive. You know your stuff, Doctor. Not Doctor, but I've been trained as a medic to help my friends and fellow vanguards. Wait, you were there too during the attack? Yes, I helped with the wounded. I could have killed you. I am so... That didn't happen, so you don't need to apologize. Why are you being so kind? I was your enemy. But you did spare Maxwell, don't you remember? That man misunderstood you didn't want to lead the attack. You were forced to, am I right? Yeah, but we don't know why he still went through with it. Then you tried to make up for it by stopping the siege, and in doing so, you saved our lives in the whole city. Can't ask you what was behind the attack, but if you wanted to talk about it, we'll be there to listen. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, Clarissa. You know, this is Dale telling us this whole story, so how does she know all of this? Looks like you're better now. Yeah, I'm fine. What are you going to do now? Thinking about going back home? I don't know. I have no way of going back, even if I could. That wouldn't be wise. I deserted, betrayed my own people. I can't go back. Where are you from? Raycon? Carlet? No, I don't come from any of your empires, Maxwell. So you're from a fallen empire then? I thought no one lived there. Will you ever tell us your secret? I can't tell you anything. I'm sorry. Just know that my people won't attack you anymore. That's for sure. Now I'm better. What are you going to do with me? Will you bring me to your leaders? That's what I'm supposed to, yeah. I'm nursing an enemy, one of the men who attacked our city. But I'm a vanguard. I swear to protect the defenseless, and I owe my life to your mercy. In a way, I can almost consider you a friend of all. A friend in need. You. Really, hands are so weird. You won't go back to your country, is that so? No, I suppose I'll have to find a new place to live. I can't stay. Well, you were in the army, right? You'd probably make a good vanguard. Defending the people of Aryathale sounds like a good way to make up for the past. Me? A vanguard? You must be joking. After all I've done. Listen, Neval, I don't know what you're hiding, but you've got to begin somewhere, right? You're a commander, and a skilled one. Someone like you in our ranks, they know the people of Levizo will be safer than ever. So he took up the role. Oh my god. That's all it took? Just one little chat? When Neval finally managed to overcome his guilt, he followed Maxwell's advice. He enlisted in the vanguards, thus beginning a new life. Thanks to his new friends, Neval obtained a new identity. His true origin became a well-guarded secret. His qualities as an officer were evident. For this reason, Neval was selected to be part of the famous Team Echo. This included the best vanguards in Rail. Maganray, a marine from Ismail, Galleon, a vanguard, Claude Chesterfield, the Magna Vanguard, Meister, a high vanguard, and many more. Meister was a high vanguard? Wow. The real shame we killed him. And Maganray was in the vanguards at one point? That's wild. It was at this point in his life that Neval met the ones who would become his closest friends until the day he disappeared. To each of these friends he gifted a part of his former self. Neval gave Nemio his sword, to Claude Chesterfield his shield, to Gallia and Verticaris and his arm. Oh, Nemio was his sword, right, yeah. And his armor to Christopher Reason, a scientist who worked with 11 Zoran vanguards. Months went by, and Neval successfully managed to put his old life behind. He had found new friends and new love. So what happened to ruin it? Neval and Clarissa, your mother, soon became very intimate. They married within the year, and they had a son, Seth. Neval had no choice in the betrayal of his people. Now, thanks to his new family, Theia found the strength to finally move forward. So what happened? What went wrong? Our past haunts us, however. You weren't born yet when Neval was called for a mission. Villagers in the countryside had reported its strange sightings in the woods, suspicious people passing by. Your father was to investigate these events. Everyone thought of bandits at the time. I mean, bandits! But they were wrong. It was the... Oh no! Oh no! I think I know where this is leading. This must be the place. I see some light from that cave. Those men must be holed up in there. Let's get inside. Keep your eyes open. We're vanguards. We're not going to hurt you. Identify yourselves. Wow! Nice! No words first, just literally trying to roast them. What? What was that flash? What do you want from us? Leave us alone. Zen? Neval, is that you? Zen, Prismaya, I never thought I'd see you again. Are you one of them now? Why did you stop the assault? Assault? Wait, these are the same soldiers that attacked Rail. Traitor! No, Zen, we've talked about this. Neval made the right choice. My dear. Prismaya! You must be hungry. How long have you been living in this cave? Since Neval called the retreat. We've long lost track of time. It's been 8 months. Come with us to Rail. There you can have food and rest have food. Real food, I mean. As you wish. We have nothing to lose now. I think you people owe me an explanation. Is that why your secrets Neval? Are you a magic user? Alright, Maxwell. It is time for me to tell you the truth. Let's go home. I'll explain there. So you told them everything? Everything? I mean, it's probably hard to believe. Yup, there it is. I can't believe it. So you are Theia? Aliens from the Oberon moon? It is so, and I'm the king's daughter. I was the heir to the throne of A, because I'm never gonna be able to pronounce that fucking name. But we cannot call our land home anymore. We're traitors, Chrismida. We can never go back. So that's why you created yourself a new life here, huh? I see. I had no choice then. I've always been against the invasion, and after meeting Halcon, I knew I was right. What we bring as apostles is nothing more than a curse. We must something about our people and begin anew, or an Ariathil. It's the only way. You know, honestly, he's right. I keep thinking about this, but they're just gonna repeat the same problem they're already having. The Aura Halcon crystals will just make the monsters hyper strong, and then they'll murderize everyone. And then what? Both sides are screwed after that. But what about our friends? What about our families everyone who believed in us? They trusted us, Neval! Zen, I know it's hard to accept the truth, but that's the way things are. Our people believe in something that is wrong. I think about them every day, Zen. They believed in us. We turned our backs on them. I can't be proud of that, but Halcon's plan would have only caused senseless suffering, the death of this world, and more. So this Halcon, is that your leader? What were his orders then? Forget everything I've said, Maxwell. No one must know, especially Clarissa. I'm afraid of what might happen if anyone finds out. It has to be really bad! Maxwell kept Neval's secret. The newcomers decided to begin anew, just like your father had done. They settled down in Rail. They chose a small village in the... Oh my god, so Nadia's their daughter. But yeah, what is it that happened in that sanctuary? A few years later, they had a baby. They called their daughter Rebecca. Ah? The Theia refused to speak further of the Crimson Eclipse. They feared the wrath of Halcon, a powerful spirit. But someone was lurking in the shadows, someone who intended to get to the very end of the mission he had been entrusted. So he went looking for his companion's Grant. They've been here. I can still sense their presence. They must be at 5 days' distance at most. Crismida, Neval, why? We were the apostles! No, we are Halcon! Without us, Halcon will die! Oh my god! Are you serious? He's going all god complex mode? But I won't fail. I'll carry out the mission. I'll place each catalyst in its core. Then I'll return triumphant and our species shall prosper! Yeah, at the cost of an entire planet, dude! Mishra elaborated a complex plan to steal the catalyst from his former allies. He kept himself hidden, only returning to Rail a few years later. In the meanwhile, he had discovered that Neval, Zen, and Crismida had all begun new lives on Ariathale, and he couldn't bear to suffer this insult to a superior race. Oh my god, he's one of those types? Gross! The Princess of A and the Exarch of the armies had not only betrayed their own people, they had become part of the enemy. Hatred and rage filled his heart, readying him for the most extreme action. He was going to kill all of them, honestly. That's why he has such a hate boner for Seth. Vanguards, please, help me. Oh no! No, I know what he's going to do! Hey, are you alright? What happened? I was assaulted by a gang of muggers. They tried to rob me, but I managed to flee. The 3 men and a Farzan. I was going to Raleigh, but... Are you hurt? I think I'm alright. Could you tell us where they were headed? Where did this happen? Follow me. I'll take you there. Oh no, no, this is one of the oldest tricks in the book. Lead them to a secluded location, then murder them. 'Tis the place. I wonder where they went. That's strange. I don't recall bandits being reported in this area ever. You're Clarissa, aren't you? Neval's wife. Yes, that's me. Excellent. There's something wrong. Hey, Neval, are you alright? You betrayed all of us. You betrayed A and Halcon. Mishra! I shall finish what you started, Neval. Unlike you, I am not a coward. Bring me your catalyst and you will have your dear wife back. Clarissa, what did you do to her? Come to the Eastern Hills, alone. Since when can you... Clarissa! What happened? You passed out for a moment there. I'm fine, but... Neval, are you alright? I must go. What? I must go or something terrible might happen. I have a favor to ask you, Maxwell. Please, for our friendship. Should I not come back, protect our secret. Don't let Seth get dragged into this. He must never know. He must be safe with you. Protect him, Maxwell. Neval, what's going on? Thank you for everything. Now find Crismida and Zen. Tell them Mishra wants their catalyst. They'll understand. Oh, it's little Seth. Hey, where's Daddy going? I don't know, kid. But he'll be back soon, don't worry. Now go back inside and be a nice boy. Mom and Dad will be back in no time. Neval, what are you hiding from me? He's gonna get slaughtered, isn't he? Long time no see, traitor! Judy already killed the other two. Mishra, what have you done? I am merely fulfilling our destiny. The reason we came to Ariathale. Bruh. Clarissa! Let her go, Mishra! There's a reason we invaded this planet, Neval! How disgraceful. Not only you betrayed your people, the Theia race, you have even built yourself a little family with this rabble! Tell me, Neval, aren't you profoundly ashamed? No matter. Give me the catalyst. Mishra, I know how you feel, but listening to Halcon is not the answer! We're all going to die because of him! Everyone has to die, sooner or later. But we have been chosen to extend the existence of our people! All we have been through, and all I am doing now. I'm doing it to ensure the survival of our own species, our families. Our real families, Neval! But what were we giving up for this? This makes no sense, Mishra! Please, let Clarissa go! Give me the catalyst! Very well, I appreciate your cooperation. But I cannot forgive your insult, Exarch Cinerus. You betrayed your king and your people. A's law is adamant! A paralyzing spell! I trusted you, Neval! You were a paragon, a hero, the example to follow! Strong, brave, loyal, well-loved! Your betrayal was a stab in the back. I'm sorry it had to end this way, but Halcon has to live. And we shall live with him. Mishra! Why, Mishra? No. Clarissa. Seth. Deo. Sis. Please, listen to me. Protect my most valuable treasure. Find Seth. Take care of him. The soul of an apostle. This will give me strength. But you are not the only one to turn his back on our people, Neval. The princess and her lover are no less guilty. They possess the third catalyst. I'm sure King Hoyas will understand. I'm coming for you, princess. Bruh, this dude is absolutely wild. I never saw my brother again. Mishra killed him and your mother, calling them traitors to the kingdom of A. But I never forgot Neval's last wish. I had to find you, but in my state there was little I could do. The Ori Halcon source we had brought on Ariathale had almost gone dry. Its energy would recharge, but only after a long time. That's because A, from high in the sky, radiated the magical essence of Halcon on Ariathale every single night. Thus the dead grey crystals became red again. Many years later, thanks to the newly charged crystals, I could start looking for you again. And I found you. That night at the graveyard, when Ahmed died. In the meanwhile, though, Mishra had started looking for the last of the 3 catalysts he needed, the one kept by Chrismida and Zen. Zen? Chrismida, I finally found you! Maxwell? What are you doing here? Are you alright? I think Neval's in danger. Uh-oh. It's like I've just lost a part of me. Don't you remember, Princess Chrismida? We are bound by Halcon. We apostles are one with A's heart. I'm coming for you, Chrismida. I need the third catalyst. Bruh, this dude is out of control. No, Mishra! But Mishra, he killed Neval and stole his catalyst. Oh no, I can't believe it. And now he's coming to get the third catalyst. We gave it to Rebecca. She's wearing it as a pendant. Oh boy. He knows where I am. Maxwell, run. Take Rebecca with you. Hide her, I beg you. Chrismida, It's the end for us, Maxwell. We are traitors to A. According to our law, the punishment is death. But our daughter is innocent. Take her far from here. Somewhere safe. Dude, I feel bad for Maxwell. He just gets dragged into this nonsense. You're Rebecca. This is just absurd. I can't just take your kid. Oh, come on, Maxwell. You decide to be a vanguard to protect the innocents. Bro, I feel so bad for Maxwell. He's just getting dragged into this complete disaster. Oh, boy. We shall live. Maxwell ran as far as he could, trying to hide Rebecca and her catalyst from Mishra, the last remaining apostle of Halcon. That life as a vagrant wasn't good for a child. Maxwell found a new family for Rebecca. They adopted her and called her Nadia. Deeming it too dangerous for Nadia to keep her catalyst, Maxwell took it with him and disappeared. Now the ore Halcon had almost been depleted of its essence on Ariathale, so Mishra lost most of its powers. So that's why he was so adamant to spread ore Halcon throughout Levizoa, cause now his power is basically all back. He couldn't find the third catalyst alone, so he decided to devise a grand plan to gain control of the whole Levizoan Empire. This would have allowed him to continue looking for the missing artifact, and he pulled it off. He infiltrated the court of the Emperor Lone Levizoa under a false identity, that of Lord Grant. Thanks to his intellect and his strategic thinking, he became the Emperor's advisor. He then made a bold move. He gifted the two catalysts he had to the Emperors Akarit and Merzen, pretending they were precious jewels. That way, the unknowing Emperors would have positioned the stones close to their respective cores. The last part of his plan involved finding the third catalyst. With his leftover energies, Mishra employed a form of Theia magic called Soul Schism to obtain control over the body of Latimus, the soon-to-be-born son of the Emperor. Wait, what? He possessed So he was possessed by Grant from the very beginning. So what happens if Latimus dies? A few years later, Maxwell decided to give the third catalyst back to Nadia. That jewel was a memento of her parents, and it was right for her to have it. Bruh. This is wild. But it starts to make sense. Chapter 11. The One Empire. Now you know the truth. Mom, Dad, they never ran away. They were killed. Nadia's parents too. How could he? Grant. Damn you! Ariathale is in danger. Grant's ritual takes place. All of the Atlas in the world will turn to Ore Halcon. If it fails, the entire planet will collapse. We have to stop the catalyst from being placed in the cores. We have to go back to the Maverick's hideout and let everyone know. Once again, Grant knows where the hideout is. He could literally send a whole squadron of vanguards to kill everyone there. We'll think of something once we're there. I'm sorry for everything you had to go through, Dale. Your betrothed killed your brother and his soldiers. I know we wanted to complete his mission, but we can't take any chances. Ariathale's at risk. Don't worry, Seth. I've always been against the assault. I'm afraid for Ariathale's fate, too. Besides, there's something we don't know. Something Halcon whispered to his 3 apostles. Yeah, a secret no one dared to tell. I'm sure that's the reason why my father stopped the assault. Once we stop Mishra, maybe we'll know the truth behind that, too. I'm running out of energy, Seth. Now your goal is clear. I hope I'll be able to meet you in person and once this is over. Count on it, Aunt Dale. Up. Seth, Nadia, are you alright? I think so. Now we know all about the Theia and the Crimson Eclipse. Maxwell always knew, but he kept the truth from me, to protect me. My father's death, Rebecca, her parents. It was Maxwell who gave you my mother's catalyst. I had no idea he adopted you. We better move. Mishra is ahead of us. He's certainly looking for a way to place the remaining catalyst. Let's recoup in Raycon first. Jesus. Alright. Let's get out of here. Where the fuck were you 3? Seth, Grant, and the Emperor! They were here. He used some sort of spell against us. We couldn't move. Oh, that's why. It was incredible. I'm so sorry. That coward used the same trick on us. Did you find what you were looking for? We know the truth about Grant and the Crimson Eclipse. There's no time to explain. We'll talk about this on our way. Alright, let's go. Let's get the hell out of this place. No more business for us here. We're gonna have to come back here later with Varian. I'm coming back to you, Rose. Oh, we're picking up right where we left off. Huh? He's still alive! Damn it. I can't do it. Neon! Neon, are you okay, man? Emotionally? No. Physically? Probably. What happened here? The scent of hatred is overwhelming. That and blood. That must come from this gross thing, because that's brain? The Scarlet Worms are no more. That was their boss. So this is the infamous Brandon. How do you know that name? Demia told it to us. Did you kill him, Neon? Yeah. We should go now. Sounds about right. Let's go back to the hideout. We need to plan our next move. Good idea. Let's go. I have a feeling the hideout's not going to be there when we come back. Just a hunch. But whoa! What a crazy story! Oh, the hideout's here. Mishra, the crystals, the Crimson Eclipse, it all makes sense now. Not just that, we have a real goal. Something we can do to stop that psycho. We know Mishra aims to sink the Scarlet Core. The stone's in Tamahalian, Scarlet's capital city. He took advantage of Prince Lamus' stats, combined a wedding between his highness and Scarlet's princess. I'm sure he thinks the ceremony will provide an excuse to look for the core. Then he'll be headed for Atmlane's garden in Haldoros. So what's the plan, guys? We should strike first. Mishra cannot complete the ritual before we synchronize all the stones. We should get to Haldoros immediately to protect the garden. That's brilliant, Martia. We have to split up. While a team reaches Haldoros, the other will go to Tamalian. We should take the chance to get to Mishra while his attention is elsewhere. Besides, it'll be easier to blow his cover while he's in a foreign empire. He might be Lord Grant, but he has no right to access the Well of Life, as one of Carla's holiest treasures. You're right too, Galleon. Splitting up will let us move unnoticed. Yeah, start acting teams once again. Yo, I absolutely need to go to Haldoros. Demi is there, and she's planned something like corrupting the city's core. That Mishra ain't the only bot taking on her asses. How can I furry it? Of course you are. Can't help you all much, but without Nova, Corsair, and Demia's family, I shall follow the two of them. Haldoros is not far from my clan's hunting grounds. It is important for me to return there. Alright. Neon, after all that's happened to you, I can't ask anything of you. You can stay here in the hideout. Sam, there's something I haven't told you. After killing Brandon, I tried to take my own life. I couldn't do it. Initially, I thought I was just being a coward. Then I realized something. I promise I will help you, and I will. Even though I don't have anything left. My family, my friends, my home. But I have you guys now. You're all that I have left, and I won't leave you behind. That's why I want to come with you. Thank you, Neon. I should go with Furry and Rudra and Elvit. There's plenty of technology left in Haldoros. My IT skills should come in handy. Mag, our team will leave the whirlwind wing to Furry and Elvit, Neon, and Rudra. Flying to Haldoros is the only way to get there in time. Me, Galleon, Nadia, and Martia will head for Tamalian. We can travel by sea to Afargo. Oh my god, these fucking names! And find Raider's capital. We'll certainly find Lord Halcon on the way, so as a precaution, I want everyone to carry some anti-Atlas doses on themselves. Alright, ready for a complete checkup of the airship? Won't leave you alone, Seth. Sounds good, let's go. And we will go back to rail. Lots among the vanguard and the vessel. So if we risk the plunge in the chaos, we'll take care of the situation. So let me get this straight. Another secret mission requiring us to seek an unnoticed, surrounded by hundreds of stray Scarlet soldiers. Ugh, I knew I should have retired when I saw the chance. Oh, poor Galleon. Yeah, you should have retired, dude. Oh. Oh boy, this is gonna be bad. It's been a week already. Soffit. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with these two, aren't we? I'm not a sentimental type, Soffit, but I had to say, you were alright. I'm angry at myself for never telling you. I'm sure she knew that. Of course. Well, I hope so. We're going to miss you, Soffit. She killed an innocent girl! Come on, it's time. We're heading for Kara with Lord Grant and the Emperor. Oh, boy. Yeah, we'll be there in a minute. Soffit. I'm going to kill that bastard. Oh, boy. Yup. The Varzan skull. Alright, so we get to choose our path again. Seth's team pushes all the way to Carlet, the Empire, where Latimus is going to marry Princess Sarah. There, Mishra intends to bring one of the catalysts to one of the cores as part of his wicked ritual. Then we have the other one. Neon, Rudra, and Furion are sailing through the skies with a crew of Mavericks. Their destination is the Merzan Empire. There they'll find Atlane's Garden, the third and last core where Mishra and Demi are headed. You know, let's do this party first. I feel like we're gonna have a big showdown. Why do I keep thinking about it? I promise, Seth. I must get to Haldoras. Maybe I'm just tired. Better get some sleep. Yeah, we will do that. Oh my god, they're only level 30. Well, I mean, at least we have Rudra. Rudra's strong. Elvin's unusable right now because she doesn't have Nova Corsair because he kinda self-destructed. So, that's a problem. But we're gonna stop for today, and next time, looks like we're going to Haldoras with our party of 3. Oh boy, we are so fucked. So, with our party of 3, we will begin our journey to Haldoras. So I will see you then.